my delicious lights, it's Lena here. I just finished with training and now I'm walking home, so I don't really have a choice, but that's okay. I just trained like 4 times this week. I'm so proud of myself, and then I've been like working 4 times a week. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I didn't really think breaking up was gonna be the best thing for me. Like, I don't, it's hard to explain. Like, I didn't realize a breakup would literally change my whole life. Like, I'm very grateful for that person, that they came into my life and they kind of showed me that this is who I need to be and this is who I should follow. Like, no shade towards that person at all, but like, I want to tell you guys that like through breakups you can literally like, because you're rebuilding your heart, do you know what I mean? Your heart's restarting itself pretty much because it's broken, right? You've given all your love and affection, you've given your whole soul, your whole self to someone, and it's like who are you now without that? Who are you now that your heart's completely numb, now that your heart's completely broken? It's like you can feel it as well. Like, you can either choose to move. There's like 2 options you can take when going through heartache. You can choose to move forward. This car stopped for me. You can choose to move forward and like work on yourself and help your heart heal and like do things for yourself, or you can just go and make it harder for yourself and, do you know what I mean? Like, go and be with someone else, make someone else a rebound, and like don't change and not change anything about yourself and just go back to like your same addictions and stuff like that. But it's like, do you want that? It's like, you can either move forward in life through heartache, or you can move like 20 steps back from where you were. Do you know what I mean? Because love can really change you, and you realize that especially when you go through heartache, or even if you meet someone and it does work out. But it's like, who are you without that person? You got to question yourself. Who am I now that person's not in my life? Because I was kind of, my identity was based on who I was around them and who I felt like I needed to be. But now that they're not there, who are you? Who are you? Who do you want to be? Like, heartache should be such a great motivation to move forward. Like, it sucks, I wake up in the morning, it hurts, but I'm still moving forward. I'm still fighting. I'm still training. I'm not giving up. Like, I don't care if I have to catch the bus to live here. I don't care if I'm literally starting from the bottom and I have nothing. I don't care. I've made some stupid mistakes. I have, financially wise, being here. I've made some stupid mistakes. And, you know, there were some things my ex was right about. And I accept that. I accept that in some aspects I was wrong and I should have listened. But for me, I won't listen to anyone. I have to learn it on my own first, and then I'll start listening to people. I'll start listening to people and being like, okay, I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm choosing to move forward, but I'm saying like, this is a path that is for you when you go through heartache. Find yourself, sign up to a gym, train, eat healthy. Like, you just gotta like forgive yourself. Like, especially if it didn't work out, forgive yourself. It didn't work out for a reason, and like, that's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's life. You keep moving forward. Or you move 20 steps backwards and you just ignore the pain. You eat like crap. You treat your body like crap. You give up on yourself. Or you choose to chase your dreams. Rebuild your heart chakra. Or you just let that fade away and you just repeat the same mistakes. Like, heartache should change you and help you evolve and transform. It shouldn't take you 20 steps backwards. Do you know what I mean? Like, do things that'll help your mental health. Like, if you want to move forward, then move forward. It's that easy. You just gotta believe in yourself. Like, no one else is gonna push you. No one else is gonna make it possible but you. Like, you can choose to live and be normal like everyone else and completely hate your life. It's like, just actually sit there and face your mind, face your head, face it through meditation. Journal how you feel, meditate on it. Don't just like, let it get the best of you. Don't let heartache get the best of you. I mean, at times it will, but it's like, pick yourself back up. Like, I think about it all the time about calling my ex back. And then it's like, why should I do that? You restart your healing process when you go back to someone. When you message them, you restart your healing process. I hope you know that. You restart all the work you've done, right? And I was thinking about that today. I was like, if I go back to this person, all the work I've done on myself, I lose that. Because I'm going back to who I thought I was with this person. And now I'm finding myself, even though it hurts, even though I think about them, even though it aches my heart. But you have to move forward. And as you move forward, it'll be a battle between your head and your heart. Your head will be telling you, oh my God, like, just leave it, don't do it. And then one day you'll be in your heart and you'll be like, but I miss him, I wanted to marry him, I wanted to have his kids. It's like, you can feel that way with anyone, I'm telling you right now. You can feel that way with anyone. Everyone wants love. Everyone wants love because they don't feel that in themselves. Find love in you first, okay? And then you can then you attract the right people. And do you get what I mean? Find who you are first in your reality before anyone else. Like, make mistakes. Choose to grow. Choose to be on your own. It's really hard to grow around people, especially when there's no movement around them. It's like, change starts with you, and I think heartache is a great starting point to move forward. Like, I look at that relationship and I'm like, I repeated the same mistake I did when I was in all my relationships. There were these I've only been in like 3 relationships now. One when I was like 14 and one when I was 16. It never worked out. I had to I had to go on another relationship for a little longer to realize that I still have stuff I need to work on. I just feel like you can't just jump into a relationship if you feel like you don't know who you are, or you feel like you have to help everyone, because then there's no helping you. All that's going on is you giving so much of yourself to one person. Where's your identity going? Your identity is based on them. Your love all goes to them. Where's your love and care for yourself? Like, I look back at that relationship and I'm like, I lost so much love and care for myself. And I was hanging around him all the time. I was eating a lot of crap. I wasn't taking care of myself, and I always just found it so hard to keep up to date with training and eating healthy. I just felt like if you are in a relationship, like, okay, let's move forward together, okay? Let's eat healthy, let's do this together. Whereas I felt like it was always me who just saw the good of how things could change and be better and how we could get through our addictions. Whereas it's like, now I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, fix your own addictions on your own. Don't try to fix someone else's addictions with them. If you're in a relationship, do it on your own and then come into union. And do you know what I mean? But everyone has their own point of view. Everyone has their perspectives. This is just mine and my life and how I see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it is what it is. Like, I'm like, it's hard because I think about it every day. Like, this could all just go away. I could lose all of this. I could lose all of this, and then you know who I'd prove right? You know who'd be right? My ex. The people I was working for in the town I was in. They all told me, like, like she'll get, it'll be hard for her. So it's like I really have to like push myself and think for myself and like make the right choices, especially with money, or else I go back home and I prove all those people that I can't do it. And I'm not a quitter. I don't give up. It's not in my blood, it's not in my soul to give up. Like, I don't care if I have to walk to training. I don't care. So what? So what? Oh, it's just a little cardio. So what? I look at all these cars and I'm like, one day I'm gonna have that nice Audi. I'm gonna have that nice car. I'm gonna be driving that nice motorbike. I'll have all that. I started from the bottom. You know? I can have all this. But I want to work my ass off for myself and only myself. I don't want to live off my family. I don't want to live off my ex. You shouldn't have to live off anyone. For you to find yourself, you actually have to kind of just put yourself out there. And you know, if you feel like, oh man, I feel like my friends are toxic, I just hate my job, I hate my life, well, do something about it. Like, what are you doing? Complaining. Like, all people do is complain, but no one wants to change their life. You want change? Then do it. Take that step forward. Sit there and talk about how you feel. Like, I'm like, probably gonna go home right now and have a cry, but be proud of myself because I went to training today and I didn't feel like going to training. I wasn't gonna go. And I did so good at training today. I pushed myself. And like, I'm like, do you know what? Like, this is gonna help me mentally. This is gonna help me stay here. Because I can do it on my own. I don't need anyone. And for the rest of my life, I won't need anyone. I won't rely on anyone. I'm an independent woman. I can do it on my own. Do you know what I mean? I'm sick. My whole life, I relied on my family. Their money, their riches. You don't grow through that. How do you grow through that? You know? How do you grow through not going out into the world? I'm 19. This is a good age for me to start. I've got dreams. Like, I'd love to be a life coach. I'd love to like just speak in front of people and like be like a motivational life coach, love coach. But that'll come later in life. Right now, I want to enjoy my life. I'm going to Thailand in November for my birthday. I'm really excited. I'm going to go train. I'm hoping that I can save up enough to go because I put a deposit down. And then I'm going back to Adelaide in 2 weeks. But I've got to sort some stuff out so that I can go. Because I've made some really silly, stupid decisions. And now I look back and I'm like, yeah, they were right. But just because they were right doesn't mean I can't learn from my mistakes and change that. Because if I go back home, I go back to my old job as a cabinet maker. I go back to my family life. The life I hated, the life I left, the life I never felt free in. The life I felt like I couldn't do what I wanted. The life I felt trapped in. I did everything to get here with someone. But I lost them in it. And you know who walks with me? You know who walks with me? Myself. And I'm having all these because I'm in my own mind, my own head, my own body. And I'm thinking for myself. No one's thinking for me. Do you know how powerful that is? To think and do things for yourself? 566. That's your angel number. Search that up. Okay, 566. Amazing angel number. Search that up for. That's your number for today. Please search that up. Like I'm doing like this. I'm with this company for HelloFresh. It's like a food company and they bring the food to the door and stuff. I signed up to that so I can learn how to cook and be better for myself and work on myself. I'm like, just don't get distracted. Don't get caught up in a social life. Like, yeah, you work at a nightclub. Work, go home. Work, go home. What do you want to go waste money and drink alcohol? And like, you do that later after you bathing in your success. Like, I'm gonna bathe in my success once I'm a Muay Thai fighter. I decided modeling for me is not, I don't know much about it. I shouldn't be doing it. I shouldn't be going, and because there was this modeling shoot I was gonna do, and it was like, they were gonna pay me like $650, $700, but I was like, I looked at the paper that I had to sign, the email they sent me, and it was all like sexual positions that I had to do in like bikinis and lingerie, sorry. And I was like, yeah, nah, fuck that. No way. Are you serious? I'm 19. Are you serious? If I do modeling, it's like I want to dress nicely. Like, I don't want to show off my body. Like, what do I want to show off my body for? Like, I love my body. I have respect for myself. That's why I'm like, when it's right, I'll get into modeling. Like, I'd love to do modeling, but I don't want to model for like, you know, I don't want people looking at my body like that, like getting off on it. That's disgusting, really disgusting. So I'm like, do you know what? I just need to do more research on it. That's that. Muay Thai, I think I'm just going to focus on saving up my money because I want to travel. I'm going to Thailand in November and I'm going to Adelaide. And then I'm hoping I can go to, I don't know. I really want to go to the Gold Coast, and there's this festival I'm going to go to, Knockout. I don't know, I have to talk to my work tomorrow about it, see if I can take time off. It's on the 1st of October. I really want to go because I haven't been to a rave before, so I'm like, oh my god, I'd love to go on my own. I know that's really tricky, but I kind of like being on my own and bathing in my own energy. Like, I have such a beautiful energy and no one around me sees that. I mean, they see it, but they just want to steal. So I'm like, it's my energy, I'm gonna bathe in it, find myself. But yeah, I do feel like heartache changes you and makes you a better person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at all these cars, I'm like, yeah, one day I'll live that rich, luxurious lifestyle. I'll have everything. I will have everything. It's like, I don't care if I have to work, or I'm not gonna go to uni to study for 4 years, or college, wherever you guys are, whatever you call. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to uni and study for like 4 or 5 years. I'll hate my life. For what? I got talents. Do you know what I mean? I'm more of someone who follows my talents than someone who, I've got gifts, my own natural gifts. I don't have, like, you know, I can't sit there and write an essay for like, nah. I need to be, I got like a bigger purpose where I need to be seen in the world, where I need to make a difference, especially with helping people. Like, I feel like this is YouTube and TikTok's a great idea. You can touch someone's soul if they see something on the internet. If they see something you've wrote, it's like you can make someone's day. You can make someone's day better. You can save someone's life. Move forward. Move forward. Man. Just got to focus on myself and my own dreams and let that person go, because in the back of my head I'm like, oh, but like, what about them? It's like, no, don't build a man, don't chase a man. Put yourself first. Chase yourself. Don't chase or beg anyone. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, the universe will bring you two together. Don't force it. Just focus on yourself. Find yourself. Like, I was worried my whole life was going to be over if I chose that person, because I'm like, we ain't ready. You know, I'm not ready for love. I'm not even ready for friends. I'm my own best friend right now. I hang out with myself 24/7. I'm okay with that. I'm just like, okay, I've got it like planned out, like my future and stuff already. Like, I'm already paving it. Like, okay, in a couple months I'll do this, and then I'll switch to here, then I'll move here. And then this is what I'll do to make this possible. Because I'm going to have to live a normal life, but I'm also going to have to make this work, YouTube and TikTok, so that I can free myself, but also free others. Because everyone deserves to be free. You deserve to be free. I deserve to be free. Like, life's full of endless possibilities. Why, like, you know? It's really like, I don't know what I can and cannot. Oh my god, I just smell weed. I don't know what I can and cannot film, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end my walk and my little chat with you. What's a sign I can give you? Do not cross a bridge you're not willing to cross. You know that saying where they're like, oh, like, when you cross a bridge, there's always like some like riddle or some like monster under the bridge. Like, don't go over, actually no, go over it, but like ignore the little trick or play the little trick. Like, get the riddle and move forward. Maybe that's what's standing in your way for you to move across that bridge. But it's like, you gotta be smart. There's gonna be so many downfalls and stuff in life, but it's like, doesn't mean you give up. So what? Your life's always gonna be up and down. You know what I mean? Just move forward. All right. All the best on your journeys, my delicious lights. I'll see you guys later. Bye, delicious lights. Bye.